These two pieces of knitted ribbing look very similar. And they are, but when you stretch the ribbing, there is a difference. Let's first look at this here one. It's been knitted just the ordinary way, always knit 2 and purl 2. So when you stretch it, you can see that the colors of purl stitches stretch into the different color, which, if it doesn't bother you, is okay. But if you don't like that, there is an easy fix. Now let's take a look at this here other one. Here the stripes of color are straight, and there's none of this here of colors running into the next color area. And the same of course happens regardless of if you are knitting back and forth flat or in the round, like these here socks. This here sock that's been finished, a child's sock, you can see how the colors go into each other. While this here one that I'm working on at the moment, not finished, has straight lines of color in the stripes. How do we do this? It's very, very easy. So let's take a look. I made a few rows of ribbing, and it doesn't matter which way you are knitting, if you are using straight needles or round, if you're knitting continental or English, whatever, it works the same way. I'm changing the color now, and the only difference on this here first row of the new color is that you will be knitting the whole row, and this is the right side of my work. So I'll knit the whole row instead of purling part of the ribbing. So I'm starting to knit using the new color. And now I came to the purl stitches and I continue to knit, not purl. And so on. You simply knit the whole row, regardless of if you had purls or knit stitches before. Here, and then turn, and now we see that all the color that comes from the purl stitches is on the wrong side of the work. And then you continue just as your ribbing has been. So I have 3 at the start here. Now I come to this here with the purl, so I purl. This was knit apart from that one row, so I knit that. Again purl, then knit. So just ordinary ribbing. And when we turn it, we can see that there's a clear line where the color changed, also on the purl stitches. And because there's only the one row done differently, it's not going to affect the ribbing in any way. Here I have knitted a few more rows, so we see it more clearly. The wrong side is like this, but the right side gives us a clear line for where the color changes.